Two 1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in Week 4. This fielded right at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
You block over here.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll go again to Jones. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Here's Rodgers. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 27-yard line. Now a play fake. Rodgers under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop it for an 8-yard loss.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Up the middle, Jones. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. First and 10 now. Willis and the Titans at their own 21. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're open to do it.
Get up! Go check!
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
Gabby Lyons! Mustang 19.
They'll run. It's Henry. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the counter, here's Jones. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on 2nd down.
From the 27, Rodgers. He's able to find Melton. Stopped short of the 25. The second effort couldn't free him. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz it, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Rodgers tapping this forward on the jet sweep. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. Christian Watson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And they are able to add on to their advantage. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded inside the 5. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A first down carry for Henry. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
The Titans are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they fell in the opener, got back on the beam with a win in week 2, but stumbled again last week to fall under 500.
And despite that stumble, I don't think anyone's too concerned because they've made mistakes that they believe are correctable. And this is a team still getting to know each other. I'm not that concerned, and neither are they.
79 Broncos. 19 Lions.
On third down, it's Willis.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
And the Packers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down.
Here's Jones again on second down.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Here's Rodgers to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Hey, check 26.
Now Rodgers. Buying time to his left.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. On now is the Packers punter, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football.
3, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 19 tight, 19 tight. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Last play of the half, Willis.
Dancing to his left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So the big play nullified, illegal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunky yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Second down, they go again with Henry. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Hey, check that, street.
On third down, Henry. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
Panther 11.
Going on fourth down, here's Willis. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable second down.
Second down, another shot for Jones. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. And his kick is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Tennessee offense about set, ready to go. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
70 Ranger.
Slot man moves right.
Warrior 70. Dragon 60.
First and 10, Willis. He's got Derrick Henry again, back-to-back catches. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
That's good for a Tennessee Titans.
Not 19. Trap 60.
Now Willis on first and 10. This will go to Henry out wide.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the Packers.
79 Broncos.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Pat the street.
From the 45 on second down. Willis being chased out left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Big. 18 Rattler. 19 tight. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates.
Third down, it's Willis.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's fourth.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
Let's go. Cut my team.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Panther 11. 70 Ranger.
Now Willis on fourth down.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Nashville. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the fourth quarter.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
Tenth carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 10-yard line.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Willis looking to throw it.
Flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick.
From the gun, here's Willis.
And it's caught. And it's a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry from 10 yards out.
And the Titans are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Jesus, second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 52 yards rushing for him now to this point.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On third down, here's Jones. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Rodgers to throw for it on fourth. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Again, it's Jones. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down. Rodgers now to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. And the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
They'll go with Jones. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down. Now a handoff. Running left is Jones. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Hauled in on the out route by Melton. And he's going to be about a yard or 2 short of the first here. He needed the 35 but didn't make it. So 8 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to perhaps salt this one away. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But Let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we make one more play, could have had our shutout.
Rodgers throwing here. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Fourth quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. He finds Watson complete. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Packers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this fourth quarter. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
Okay.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
79 Broncos.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Willis. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Titans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Throwing, Willis. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Eric Stokes. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's a give to Jones running left. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover.